Oh boy. We're down to the top 3. All of them are Russians. All of them are going to China. And Remo, what are you laughing about? We had quite a cool pre-game chat with those two guys.
Yeah, you can really tell, like, both these guys have so much weight off their shoulders, having qualified for China already. Yes, it's still about prize money. Of course, a lot of prize money. But it's even more about going to China. And they're joking around a little bit. They're like, well, when you're running so many commercials, you have to give out some beers to us. And we were like, yeah, of course. Finally, some Russians that drink. And Cash says, well, don't you know that Neutron is Neutron said that Cash, don't you know that he's an alcoholic? That's why he messed up the race in the last series here before this one. But yeah, with Night Elf, even Cash made it through. Isn't that crazy? But here now he's going back to Orc. Going up against a main race player in a mirror. That's always another step still.
Indeed. Hawk is waiting in the grand final. One of them will fight for a lot of prize money here in this qualifier. Cash versus Neutron. Night Elf versus Orc. Haven't seen that all day, I think. All right.
No. What up? Do we?
I don't think so. It's a best of 5 this time. And we start on Amazonia once again. And yeah, off we go, man. Cash in the upper right, Neutron in the bottom left.
All right, before we head in, let's thank some of our supporters here. Sorry I can fly with the €2. Thank you for streams, he says. Ragu Aaron, summing for the first time. Water Joe with the 9 months, says Kappa Pride. Beercraft69, summing for the first time. Nobby Quakes, once again, with 500 bits. He says, make human great again. And Teacup of Honor, subbing for the first time as well. Thank you guys so much.
So much support, guys. Thank you very, very much. More than 3,000 viewers. An absolute great sign for Warcraft 3 in 2018. But you've seen these players a lot. Now it's time to watch the game. Here we go. In the bottom left, as I said, Neutron. Will he play Keeper here again? If not on this map, then where else? And of course it's the Keeper for him. And Cash, what's his hero? Blade Master. His weapon of choice for many, many, many years. We have seen him play Farseer as well, but not that efficient yet. But will we see some diversity from Cash? I think that's the biggest question. How will he open up and how will he deal with the Keeper?
I think he's going to stick with Blade Master. Especially hard to make work is the Farseer against Night Elf, with Wisps being a thing. It's kind of nice against the Keeper, you know. If you get entangled, you can still attack him with the wolves and stuff. Obviously, you don't have to fear mana burn anymore. Demon Hunter, not so much a thing at the moment. But he's always been a great Blade Master player. And I think we can expect him to see here quite a bit. What I'm more interested in, honestly, is where Neutron takes this matchup. Like, how does he play this? Double Agent of War Hunts? Like, American Qualifier style? Or with an expansion behind? Or tier 2 Dryads? Or is it gonna be Talons in the end? You know, that's the cool thing here about this matchup nowadays. There's so many possibilities. Really, anything is possible. Even Mountain Giants are possible. For, I think, 14 years, maybe even longer, this was Talons against Raider Walker. Not anymore. Orcs have to switch it up. Night Elf switch it up. And here we have the best Keeper player in Europe versus the best Blade Master player in Europe. Do you remember how crazy Cash's hero focus was with Hex and Blade Master? That was picture perfect in Qualifier number 1. Is he in that shape again? Can he slaughter this Keeper? Well, first he has to be careful because the Keeper comes in with Treants. That's enough for the grunt kill, right? It may cost, at least, definitely cost 1 more entangle. But that's it. That grunt is dead. He's gonna try to deny it. Oh, gets the deny. Well done. At least keeps the experience away from him. Still a grunt down, but at least doesn't give him that 60 experience, which is so important for his level 3.
Plenty of Windwalk though, but he can't. He can reach. Going for the Archer, interestingly. Oh, nice. Secures the kill. And more hits here. He has 1 more Windwalk if he wants to, but then there's an Entangle as well, so he has to play it safe. That's a lot of Moon Juice that he has to use. Basically every single drop. And he's not back to full HP. Cash taking to tier 2 halfway through. Warmill as well. So reinforced defenses is a must as early as you can. Level 2 here also very important. And Windwalk is not entangled. That's a pretty good opening for Cash, I'd say. Items as well. Very nice. Circlet and Slippers.
And the Hunters are coming. Not double Ancient of War, not the mass hunts madness of somebody like OC, for example. He's going tier 2. There's no Expo behind this. And it's probably going to be an Alchemist second added later on. Alchemist, of course, super strong. But I feel like he's the strongest when no matter what you entangle and kill with the Acid Bomb, or what you entangle and use Acid Bomb on, I mean, you can kill. That's why he's the strongest. But against Orc, are you still able to do that with any target you choose?
It's certainly tougher. That's true. Orcs, high HP through the bank, I guess. And then maybe Heal Wave. Oh, Entangle. There's no Windwalk. Is there another Entangle? Oh, soon comes in with a block. Great block! But
He's
not
got him right.
Oh boy. Long range Entangle again. No TP. Cash is losing his...
Oh, the heals up almost saved him. Oh my god.
And now the altar is occupied with a Shadow Hunter. That's the best timing that Neutron could have hit.
Such a sick Wisp block. And that was overconfidence by Cash, thinking, nah, I can poke a little bit here. I can prod a little bit. And you can't kill me, but guess what? He could. And suddenly this Keeper's almost level 3.
Yeah. That was big experience from that Blade Master. Also level 2. That will take some time to get him back. Beastry and Torrent Totem. But Headhunters for damage. No resource at the moment for reinforced defenses. He should put that in quite soon. But the tech is done for Neutron, so he invests himself into Ancients of Lore. No talents here for Acid Bomb and Fury Fire combo, but it is the Alchemist, so we're gonna see Acid Bomb.
And the Keeper and Dryads always synergize so well, because the Dryad is kind of good against everything that has the spell. And of course you need the spell against the Keeper. Let's think about the matchups here. Dryad's good against Destroyers, Dryad's good against Priest, Dryad's good against Walkers as well. That's why we see that combo so much, and we'll be seeing it here again. In the middle, Keeper summoning some more treants, but he's looking for the Creepjack. If he could get this SH. With an Entangle, he perhaps might be able to, but the SH is just barely quick enough to make it back to the safety of his base.
Walker is coming, Raiders are coming, but that's so much pressure coming from Neutron here. Entangle on the Shadow Hunter. Hex against it to prevent the surround, but the pig is closing it, and the Blade Master is not there to pop him out. There's also no items, there's no potion, there's no TP, there's no hit point on the Shadow Hunter remaining, and now Neutron is just storming over him. No Blade Master, no competition. Double kill for the Night Elf.
He's got another Entangle soon, by the way. What was the SH doing there? Why is he poking his head out? There was nothing he could achieve right there. Other than getting surrounded, really. That was a serious misstep. Cash now down to 34 supply only. Only 33 for Neutron, to be honest, actually. He's going tier 3, even.
Okay. Mountain Giants? I mean, we haven't seen Mountain Giants from Neutron, I think, ever.
Yeah, I think you're right.
A player's forces are under attack.
Could be really good against the Headhunters, though.
Yes, absolutely.
Against everything but Blade Master, kind of. And still against Blade Master, not bad.
Yeah, he's not, like, super equipped with only the +5. +5 is nice, but he's not out of control to intelligence. Second Circlet, also nice, but not what he needs. It's Bears. Interesting.
Neutron is just still a big fan of bears, it seems, as one of the few Night Elves in the world, it feels like.
Yeah, the Euros have all played bears yesterday as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not agreeing, but nice to see more diversity, I guess.
But Foggy especially would be playing this a lot differently, a lot more expansion heavy, a lot more earlier tech. Mercenaries maybe, massing instead of bears.
But
interesting though that we have these different styles.
I was just about to say, isn't that cool that we have not the cookie cutter builds anymore, where Serpent was nice, where everything is about timings, but now we can go with different strategies, making scouting more important in general. But yeah, Serpent Wards, even more piercing damage. Excuse me?
For viewer experience, of course, as well.
Yeah.
Having more diversity, always very good. But now he's stuck without a heal wave. I've been saying this for couple of weeks now, I think the Hex just really isn't the best choice anymore. Yes, it's very good early, but it falls off so damn hard, especially against Dryads.
Yeah.
You can just dispel it so easy.
You're right. With Cash's playstyle, with the super duper hero focus, maybe he knows that one of his strongest weapons is the Hex right click. And maybe he just doesn't want to give it away.
Fits his style, that's true. But all in all, I just think it doesn't even compare at all. Especially since Serpent Wards are so good now against everything, even against bears, they're pretty good.
Yeah. As long as they're level 2. Like, level 1 doesn't do too much. But he is level 3 now. That should be Serpent Wards 2. Could be a creep jack here. And the Blade Master is once again in trouble. But he does have the Potion of Greater Healing. Boots of Quel'Thalas. That's the item he needs. All of a sudden, plus 18 damage.
Hell yeah. Suddenly,
good attack
he
speed.
is pretty damn powerful. Alright, and that's Serpent Wards level 2.
Yeah.
Big damage.
And Neutron immediately running away. Kodo Beast is also there. That's where a big chunk of the plus 18 is coming from, of course. No tier 3 tech, but reinforced defenses is finished. And therefore the base is quite safe. Against bears, not 100% safe for sure. But safer than before. Level 4 on the...
even needs a Stroll of Healing here. No invul for him. Of course, he doesn't have any other source of healing, despite the SH.
Yeah.
Also kind of cool how that turned around. Used to always be the primary healer fork. Now it can just be Serpent Wards.
Yeah. Easy to spam, of course. Oh, there could be Wand of Lightning Shield on a bear. There's not much to spell for Cash. Only 3 walkers. That's, of course, a downside if you go Kodo Beasts and Headhunters. That could be huge, this Lightning Shield. In a mass of Headhunters, have fun, man.
No damage upgrades yet for these Headhunters, especially with the Kodo Aura. I think it would become plus... no, it would be staying plus 3, okay. He's at plus 3 already. Alright, Neutron moving over here into the Orc main base. In upkeep already, Blade Master here seeing this, both players equal in supply. Not wanting to engage just yet. Of course, with an army like this, you don't have too many end snares either. In fact, he only has the one. So finding catch opportunities is a lot more difficult now.
Also 1 tree and more from this level 4. So more damage against the Headhunters. Now he wants to engage a huge Congo line for Cash. He gets the kill nevertheless.
Yeah, Neutron gives up the Dryad here, says, alright, you can take that one. I want more time for more bears.
Wow.
But it's only 2 Dryads now. This is gonna mean that there should be Spirit Link everywhere on this army. Which means that it should be able to hold its ground against the bears pretty well for a long time.
And red spot creep now. Messes up this creep a little. But now he comes back. He's attacking though. Neutron is not engaging into this at all.
It's going into mass bears. Something that already before the patch was never really the strongest against Orc.
Yeah. Medallion of Courage, nice for the Shadow Hunter. But of course it's not an aura.
Big armies now. 70 supply for the Night Elf against 60 only for Cash, but he's catching up.
1-0 upgrade on the damage for Neutron. Still 0-0 for Cash, not investing anything into upgrades. More Raiders, and I think that's necessary as well for more Disable, but could be a fight here at the Tavern. Item-wise, only the big healing on the Alchemist. Shadowhunter still with the heal scroll. Blade Master still with the heal scroll. But you're right, no invul. But he doesn't have to deal with Cyclone anymore, so the value of an invul potion a lot weaker now, or a lot less now.
Oh, 2 of the units for Cash weren't rallied correctly. They're still behind. The Kodo and the Raider are close to the main. 7 supply missing. He's not realizing it at all. Wisp coming in for the detonate. Getting rid of quite a bit of mana here. Doesn't find the walkers too well, but alright enough, I guess. And this is a lot of bears. Jesus Christ.
And open ground. There's no choke at all. The bears have a kind of a hate relationship with the Blade Master, attacking from every angle. Can he heal him? Yeah, he does. Alchemist level 4 now as well. Doesn't look good for Cash, I'd say.
He got to devour one bear, but 2 of his units are still missing. Far away, here's the big lightning shield now. Blade Master hacking against that lightning shield, but it's still standing for quite a while. But so are the Serpent Wards. They are dealing a lot of damage. Blade Master again entangled. Dropping lower and lower. Doesn't have healing from the heal wave, of course. New Kodo Beast finally coming in. No, 2 targets are still missing behind. Blade Master lower still. Can't fight anymore. But the Serpent Wards can.
Oh, Acid Bomb. That's gonna be the kill on the Blade Master. GG by Cash, and Neutron takes map number 1. Just way too much damage in that fight and not enough sustain on the Blade, I guess.
Yeah, I think you have to have heal wave and Serpent Wards. I think that's just the build.
Yeah, the Hex didn't do anything, right?
No, nothing.
I agree with that.
Of course, he also was missing 7 supply.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
Whew. Oh, yeah. But a pretty cool game 1, I'd say. 2 maps remaining for Neutron.
I really like how Neutron is always so good with bringing these wisps to the battle.
Seriously, right?
That value. Something he kind of seems to have taken out of Foggy's look. I feel like Foggy was the first to really do that so well against Orc in the olden days of Talons.
Cash had some nice wisp snipes though, with the Headhunters at the very beginning of the fight. He sniped, I think, 2 that prevented some dispel against the Walkers. But yeah, in the end, it was too much. When the Blade Master was out of the fight, there's no way around it. I thought for a second, oh, there's like 6 Serpent Wards.
Yeah.
That could turn the tide. But yeah, then without the Blade Master, nah.
Interesting how he just ignored the Serpent Wards, right? Completely ignored.
Yeah. And they're so easy to kill usually.
Yeah, but with such a big melee army, you can't really focus them. Would lose too much time. And if you manually have to attack like each Serpent Ward with 2 bears nearby, that takes a lot of micro.
Yes, indeed.
So I think that could still be working. He had a tower coming up as well. If that tower can act as an anchor in front of his army, if he has those 7 supply more. But I think the biggest deal really was the heal wave. I think you just don't go Hex anymore. I think that's just not the thing anymore against the Keeper.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be right. But we'll see if this changes on map number 2, which is Last Refuge. Everybody's in, everybody's ready. And we're just waiting for the admin to give the go. Still 3,000 people watching here live on Twitch. Of course, you can subscribe to this very channel, and then you get all the replay packs to see how the pros are playing, what like tiny little tricks they have up their sleeves and how well they execute it. Okay. Once again, I'm the boss of the resources. But it's fine.
Okay, this is best of 5, of course, guys. Whereas opposed to earlier, we had best of 3, so there's going to be a longer series. Did you see the vetoes, by the way?
I think TM for Neutron, but I'm not so
okay,
sure.
so we may see one of the new maps. I hope so. Still very excited about that. In the new WGL season, we have new maps. Ancient Isles moved out along with Turtle Rock, and now we have Northern Isles and Concealed Hill. Especially Concealed Hill has stayed pretty concealed indeed, with us having seen only a few matches there. Proud of my pun here.
Yes. This is an interesting no barracks build by Cash.
Oh,
Suggesting
it's going for instant harass.
Farseer. Oh, it's Blade Master. Okay, he can... Yeah, it must be instant harass, right?
Mm-hmm. He's gonna try to kill as many Murlocs as he can, maybe. So I guess he goes for the High Priest first, picks up a Circlet before, and then tries to steal the Murlocs, maybe, because I really don't think he's gonna be in time for the green camp. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen.
Oh. Agree. Normal Hunts build, a normal Keeper build with Hunts transition most likely by Neutron. No surprise there. But yeah, the question is what will Cash do? How much pressure will he put on the Keeper? That I've heard was the Grubby suggestion against the Keeper. Just right-click him. Well, sounds easy if you say it that way. But of course, Entangle can keep him away a lot.
Oh, starting off with Claws for the Keeper here. That's very good. Grunts kind of like Fiends. Very dangerous to play up against the Keeper because, well, when you lose them, those are valuable kills. But you have to make them. It's not like you can just rush to Headhunters. This is not 2v2 where we go Headhunters TC rush or whatever. So it is the Blade Master. Going for the High Priest first and then trying to steal some creep. Even went for Dust super early on.
Yeah.
And the item here, Sentry Ward, that's pretty nice. But he can't harass the Keeper's creeping because he's not creeping anything anymore. Didn't even start with the Treants.
Yeah, we had the same situation before, right? That the Keeper on LR, he played it exactly like this against Hawk. To not too much success, I'd say.
Exactly. Super aggro.
Maybe Sonic is playing for him.
It's so interesting how in Asia we see a lot more importance on creeping up early, at least to level 2, sometimes even straight to level 3. So is he gonna try to go for those peons? If he tries to go for those kills, he's gonna take a lot of damage for it. Not gonna attempt this. Thank you very much, Char49, our newest sub.
Thank you.
So no tech this time by Neutron. What do we have? Expansion?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
At the Merc Camp.
That is some Foggy style right there.
Mm-hmm. Cash on the other side is going early Warmill again with a fairly early tech as well. That's gonna be interesting, man.
Oh, he saw it with a Sentry, though. Oh, that's Sentry.
What?
The expansion.
What Sentry?
Sentry Ward. In the water, next to the expansion.
Ah, in the water. I haven't seen it. Oops, indeed. You know, the white rectangle was exactly above the blue dot, so I couldn't see it. Archer dead. And does he have enough damage with the Murlocs? Ooh, Entangle against that. The creeps are helping a little. No, now they're moving back. Kind of tired. It's nighttime.
Grunt is coming in. That should be enough. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. If he doesn't get ensnared. If this Grunt had gotten ensnared, this would have been dangerous. Didn't save the TP, though. So this Blade Master's gonna die. Guess he doesn't get it. Uh-oh. Oh, he's out of range. He's out of range. And he walks away. He jukes the next Sentinel. And he's still trying for the kill. Are you crazy?
Pretty crazy, but there's an Entangle now against this Grunt. That was the last one. This could be the kill if he blocks as nice as he did on Amazonia, or just surrounds him there with 2 units. Also possible. Almost.
Could have gotten that Grunt. That's a big missed opportunity.
I think he can still get it.
Maybe we can run him down. There is no scroll of speed. Wow. And that's the power of the Keeper. Entangle locks targets down. They can't attack anymore.
Yeah. And there's no heal selves as well for Cash. He used them all. So his Blade Master is super low. This Grunt can only survive 1 more attack. But the speed scroll.
Right, at least he saves the Grunt.
Double Beastery. And he can cancel this. There's still no... He's level 1 Keeper. And Cash can't do anything. Beastery falls. And the Expo has time. This is so...
Yeah. And he's got the information now as well of double bestiary.
Yeah.
He's got Ultra Vision, right? Yeah, he does. So, should be archers coming in now. Oh, he's going more hunts, actually.
Double Engine of War.
Tech has started as well. It's going to be a while. But the Alchemist is going to help out against possible Wind Riders a lot also.
Shadowhunter again. It is Wyvern, as you can see in the Beastery right now. But the thing is, for Wyvern, you need critical mass. And with only 1 production building, that critical mass is reached a lot later. Nice, waking up the creep. So 1 Bloodlust is already casted. More damage.
Okay. Can still apply a bit of pressure here, but the Wisps are here. So important for the repair. but these grunts, there's no saving these grunts at all.
Denies though.
Nice. Yeah, nice deny. True.
All heroes on level 1. All 3 of them.
A player's forces are
But
under
Neutron has to
attack.
start to go into archers here. He's still making hunts.
Gets the second grunt though. There's no chance for these grunts. He's going Hex again. Not listening to you, Remo.
It's a very different game though. This is not. It's going to be over soon, either this way or that way. Probably he's trying to go for the Shadow Hunter. Can he pop him out? Nicely done.
Yeah, really well done. But there's another Entangle and the Blade Master. Oh, here comes the Hex, but disengaging from this. There was Dispel in form of Wisps as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
So with only one Wyvern, what can he do? Archers are coming now from Double Engine of War with long range upgrade. The Wyvern production was stuck for a bit, so he only has 3 now. But there could still be Hex,
the
there
Hex.
could still be Backstab. This should be enough if the good damage roll is coming with the Backstab. It guarantees at level 2. Critical Strike available now, and Critical Strike is a natural enemy of Archers. Steals the circuit as well.
Wow, that hero kill out of nowhere. But here comes the Alchemist. He's got the Acid Bomb. That might be the kill. Oh, he's going for the Wind Riders instead, actually.
Oh, saves the Shadow Hunter that way, who still has a little bit of mana only. Again, no Acid Bomb. It would have been a lot of damage on the Blade Master over time. Whoa, Nutra was struggling hard to get this Expo up.
Town is under
But
siege.
now he got it. And tier 2 is finished. Oh, the Wyvern. Nice, delaying the Entangle. Is he transitioning? Yes, rated transition now by Cash. And then these archers don't do anything anymore. Is he still going for them? Yes, he is.
But in the end, this Expo should be the win condition, I guess. On tier 2 here, we've only had the Alchemist so far, nothing else yet unlocked from the tech tree of the Night Elf. And of course, with the Ensnare, especially, he can focus down targets. Can't walk away anymore. That's really Cash's style.
A player's forces
Hex,
are under
Ensnare,
attack.
finding those crucial kills. Preferably on the heroes, of
Town
course.
is under siege.
Keeper is almost back. The piercing damage of the Wyvern is great against everything but buildings. And so this tree will not fall, but he stopped entangling.
Yeah, but the archers are here now, 5 of them. With the Alchemist especially, that's enough to force these Wind Riders away. The Sentinels are going to be really nice above the trees. I don't know if he has many left. May actually be out of Sentinels. Alright, but this is now time for the entanglement here, if the archers camp. Peons are coming over. Counter expansion attempt. Towers coming up first. Reinforced defense is already in the works. And once a couple, let's say 3 towers are up here, this is going to be super hard to break with hunts.
Yeah. But Mountain Giants can do that. If he wants to go for it. No lore though. At the moment, Moonglaive upgrade. He wants to stay below 50 supply.
Player's forces are
Keeper is back. Only level 2 though. He seriously needs some levels. His army only level 1. But yeah. I mean, there's no Dispel in the Orc army, but does he really need it? I don't think so. Spirit Link would be super nice. I heard, I don't know, whoever is talking in your apartment there.
That was a little loud. Using the Wind Riders well here, hunting down the Wisps. He wants to force a response. He wants to force the Night Elf back, but Neutron is not taking the bait. He's looking for the counter expo. He's taking out the tower, and that is so important. Well, he almost does. It actually comes up, but he's got an overwhelming force here.
Yeah.
Cash can't contest this yet. And this tower is now gone.
Ancient Protector coming at the expansion. I like that play. To be a little more secure. Upgrade number 2 for the Hunts and Archers. And on Cash's side, what do we see? More Wyvern. That's
Okay,
a sick
going-
massive Wyvern.
Alright.
Ooh, but a pretty sick Acid Bomb as well.
With Acid Bomb and Archers, there's going to be a lot of damage towards them. Oh my god, they're dropping so low already. Trying to take out these Archers as quickly as he can. Blade Master has to do this. And he's finding a few kills, but dude, it's only 3.
many.
Oh, Wind Rider just barely gets away. And now going for the SH again. Can he pop him out one more time? He has to. But he's trying to fight his way out. Oh, that could work as well. Scroll of speed, and he gets out of there.
Nicely
But
done.
not before losing 3 more Wind Riders.
Yeah, down to 33 supply against 51 of Neutron and an expansion. Down to 50 now again to not pay taxes. Mass Huntress still a thing here against the Wyvern, interestingly. And then Angel of Lore now. Oh, Cash not going for the second expansion attempt.
Are under attack.
Still reliant on Wyvern. Oh, the
the SH
poor
damage.
SH! Yes, has to use a heal wave again. Oh, he's so close to dying. Can't participate in that fight, really. Blade Master almost on his own.
Neutron always so fast with these snipes. Once the Wind
Yeah.
Riders appear, he immediately targets them with the archers. Very, very well done. +2 damage now on his hunts and archers. The upgrade we never really used to see in 1.29 days. Nowadays we see it all the time. Even marksmanship.
He's coming back in. Desperate attempt to kill the archers one after another. Blade Master has some good damage. Heal wave against it. Level 3. That helps a lot with a level 2 heal wave, but not enough. Neutron 2, Cash 0.
Man, Neutron, I thought his best matchup by far was against Human, but today he's making a strong statement for it against Orc.
Pretty solid, man. Pretty solid. Northern Isles.
And the more games I see of this, I start thinking more and more, maybe Orcs should go Farseer. It's just such a good lockdown for this Blade Master, man. This Entangle.
Yeah. These 6 Wyvern, they were melting so quickly with the
Yeah.
2-0 upgrade and the long range. I don't know if that
And the
Wyvern
Alchemist.
play is the thing. Yeah, and of course the Alchemist with Acid Bomb.
That was kind of his timing attempt, though. He delayed the expansion a little bit at least. He put pressure on, and then he wanted to snowball with Wind Riders and Hex, kill by kill, get air superiority. That was an all-in strat. That didn't quite work. He tried with a counter expansion. Maybe that can work if you can secure that with a couple of towers. But Neutron was just too on top of that game. When he lost the hero, it became a little bit scary. But Hunts on the ground strong enough. Archers and Alchemist against the air strong enough.
Certainly a problem with that strategy, I agree. 3 match points now for Neutron. 1 map away from $215. Might be a little gift for his child in there as well. And Northern Isles. Does Cash now remember to take care of this rock golem is the big question. I mean, he should know now. It happened twice.
He's gonna have Wind Walk this time around, you know, he can dodge it.
That's
It's
true.
fine.
That's true.
I think with Keeper, maybe bigger maps are even better for playing against Keeper. It's easier for him on bigger maps to expand, but I feel it comes so much down to the heroes. I feel like every time we see 3-2 heroes or even 3-3 heroes against Keeper in the late game, they just don't cut it anymore. But if we get to 5-5, 5-4, something like that, oftentimes looks different.
Yeah, but on big maps, the expansions really make differences there. I mean, especially Twisted against Undead is so sick, as we pointed out before.
Yeah. Or could counter expand though, maybe. Perhaps go for a more passive approach. How is the Merc camp here? Ah, we have no Merc camp, right. Shadow Priest early could also be really good for Orc, right? Against Keeper. But not a thing here.
So, this is the standard opening for Night Elves here. I hope he knows how to do it compared to Cash, who had to use 3 Wisps for the instant level 2. And is it gonna be a Farseer this time? Is he desperate already with this Blade Master?
There's no barracks, so
There's no
it's gonna be an
barracks.
ultra fast tech.
Yeah.
Normally, this means Farseer.
Yep, Farseer it is. So the tech will start before the hero is out. That's as fast as you can with the hero, I guess.
Yes.
And of course it's a keeper, no question here.
Is he gonna follow up with later barracks? Usually we do see it during the tech. Sometimes we see barracks skipped completely, just going into mass Wind Riders on tier 2. Kind of more ladder exclusive though, on a super high level. We don't see that normally. And Wind Rider didn't seem like the answer in the first game now, did they? And second game, I mean.
Not really, no. He's planting a war mill before, but he has the gold. It's just because he can do something with his resources until he has enough lumber. So it's no barracks. Completely changing the approach is Cash now. But that needs good harass and some decent right clicks here and there.
Neutron should be less familiar against Farseer. He's practicing mostly on ladder, and on ladder it's still mostly Blade Master. So how good is he against the Farseer play?
Good question, we will see it soon. Wolves are marching over. So far, this cannot be contested here. It's gonna be level 2. Scroll of the Beast can be very nice. Huntress Hall now. Oh, he can cancel that. And delay the hunts a little, which is always nice.
With Detonate coming out, Wolves not quite split, so they're almost dead already. But level 2 for the Keeper, he has Entangle now. Another Wisp Detonate,
Yeah.
okay. That's 2 Wisps down already for 2 Wolves, and another Wisp to die.
3 Wisps and the Huntress Hall, which he's not rebuilding at the moment. That's a pretty good harass.
And Neutron has so many resources here. What is his plan?
Instant headhunters without grunts, by the way. Maybe his grunts died a little too early for his taste on map number 2.
Now he switches it up, Neutron, going for tech instead of Huntress Hall.
First game without Huntress then. Heavy on the archers. Maybe Hippo Riders. But it makes not much sense against Orc, huh? But I mean, Cash has quite a history with Hippo Riders.
I don't know where this is gonna go. It's very interesting though. I like it. Farseer is close to out of mana. An Entangle here could cost him quite a few HP, but he's still full HP, so it's fine. And tier 2 almost done for Cash. What's the second hero? You certainly need a second hero.
Yeah, I think TC, right? But against the tech, it's hard. I mean,
if he starts playing into Dryads, TC would be bad, but he's got Headhunters against Dryads. That's pretty good. It's Shadow Hunters then.
Okay. FSSH. That's a very rare hero combo. Maybe he wants to tower?
Oh, Entangle. Can he get the surround? Closing it in? Oh, nice. Perfectly in time.
Yeah, he never misses those, right?
Yeah, he's really good with that. It's true.
Torrent Totem here. So walkers will be a thing. Yeah, he lacks some mana for the Beastery, I guess. But then Raider, Walker, Headhunter, Kodo, FSSH?
Expo coming again, by the way. I saw this a little bit late. Halfway through already. This is not gonna get cancelled. And the Keeper's almost level 3.
Farseer only now starting to level. This will take some time. He doesn't really have something to tank, as he has no mana for wolves at the moment. Oh well, he has, but doesn't want to use it, I guess. A lot of headhunters. And no bestiary.
Players' forces are under attack.
This is something pretty damn new. Looks kind of like a tower push to me. Or a tower supported
yeah,
push
it
to
could
me.
be. It's kind of like the Shao KK style, right? Go for that, but he played it with grunts. Go for Spirit Link, go for that tier 2 timing, and then go for Reinforced Defense and tower the expansion.
Or,
which he just scouted, by the way, with a wolf.
Yeah, or build a bestiary very, very late and screw the casters for their wrong predictions. Because for that, you don't really need it, I guess. Need the bestiary. Kodo Beast is always nice, but also quite a big investment, only for that.
Greater healing here, and level 2 for the Farseer. The two are pretty close to each other, but they don't know. Big creep camp here. Lots of experience for Neutron. Should he get this one? And Cash is looking for the expansion kill, maybe. Oh, he's looking for the creep jack at the gold mine. He's expecting perhaps the opponent to be creeping this, but he's a little bit too early.
This is big experience, yes, but it's only a little item for Neutron, so it's not the biggest upgrade he got. But also, Cash not doing any damage at the moment, just stealing some experience. Replenishment potion, okay. I feel it's gonna be a creep jack soon. First Walker is coming in, that's a big upgrade. Especially against archers.
Again, the creeps being woken up early here, this time in favor of Cash. Oh, but the headhunters are dropping so low. Once again, he doesn't have healing, he has Hex. He uses a Hex on an archer. He's down 2 headhunters already. Chain Lightning coming in. Wisps for the detonate against the wolves and for mana burn as well. And Shadowhunter even starting to fight with them now.
Yeah. Wow, that was not great for Cash. If you get rid of the Blade Master, or if he doesn't choose the Blade Master, that's certainly an issue. Entangle was countered by the big heal potion, but man, does he take damage. Can't entangle again, has no mana, but the Alchemist is chasing, and yeah, that's a lot of damage. This SH is out of the fight. Can he somehow do something against this tree?
He's got 2 walkers and a Kodo now, along with a Farseer. It's not that bad. Neutron actually has like nothing left. He only had the archers, and of course we know how quick they die. And die they did indeed. And now he's going into Huntress's mass hunts. But he's only gonna have 2 here for a while. He brought peons. Is he gonna set up some towers? He's kind of containing against his Expo.
Yeah.
Nice push by Cash.
I thought this is over, really, but really cool idea. Not even crapped yet, this expansion, so it didn't pay off one bit. Engine of Lore coming now. I'd love
He's
to know
daring him to expand right now, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of his game plan, right? Tower the expansion, but now it's not possible. Red spot with only 1. Okay, he has some archers with like 3 anti-air units.
It's an easy red camp though. It's deceptively easy. I think the item here is only like a Zoe mask or something.
Yeah.
Not quite sure. Oh no, it's such a big one. Really? That seemed a little bit strong of a drop for this creep camp. Now this is not a very good one, but it could be a great one.
Dryads here, no tier 3. Once again, no mountain giants.
Level
Level 3 Farseer this time, and Ruined Bracers against the Entangle. Maybe not too bad. Is he towering the main? Is he just towering the main? Yes, he is.
Nice.
Okay. Do or die, as it seems. Either he forces map 4, or he's eliminated after this tower push. Nice Chain Lightning, even though the archers have Balloon's Grace. Dispel against the wolves constantly. Alchemist close to level 3. The Engine of Lore is fighting with them. Nice Kodo has eaten the other one as well. 6 supply gone.
And suddenly Neutron has like nothing left. These archers, they are starting to fall off pretty damn heavily.
Nice Dispel on the treants as well. And the towers are almost up. Reinforced defenses should be researched as well. No, actually not. Expansion in the upper left now. Can he hold on a little bit? He's destroying one tower, but the second one will come up. Focus fire on the Farseer. There's no TP.
Nice enchant though, getting rid of the entangle. And killing more and more archers. Now up by 15 supply is the Orc player. With the first tower ready as well. And Neutron can't engage anymore. He's too low. Doesn't really have moon juice. Just a little tiny bit to sip from. But this is looking like the 2-1 right now. The first win for the Orc here. The Expo is up, yes, but he's under so damn much pressure in his main.
Towering far forward now to be in range of the Tree of Ages. Also shop in the back. Cash pulling the right strings here. Alchemist is super low. One focus and he should be dead. Can the Keeper carry this without too much mana? I highly doubt it. Next Engine of Warfalls.
I think with Huntresses, this game could have looked quite a bit different.
Yes. The early Hunter's Hall kill, man, and the 3 archers was so big.
Yeah. I guess you really want to have your Hunter's Hall in the back, next to 2 wisps, so they can detonate if they need to.
GG! Cash ties this up, makes this a series. On Northern Isles, the Orc is successful with a surprise delayed tower push. Interestingly. Go TS, he says. Thank you very much for Matt for the 3-month resub. Sends us a smiley face. Thanks, man. JMaster3 for the 9-month resub. Thanks for what you guys do. Much appreciated. And we love what we do. And Bonnie with the €1 donation. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Okay, loser's choice here. Next map is going to be Terranas Stand. I always get a little bit scared when I see this for Night Elves. It looks good on paper. Good keeper map. Ancient of Warcraft at the mercenary camp. Level 2. Mercenaries. But if you get pressured, man, oh, it can be painful.
We got a nice tweet here, which I want to show before we go into the next game. Babysitting with Back to Warcraft is as easy as Keeper of the Grove harass. Then a picture of a little family. Shout out to you guys. Those comments or those tweets, very, very, very cool. Still match points for Neutron here. And we are on Terranas Stand. Cash in blue, Neutron in red.
And it is the Ancient of War at the mercenary camp. Is Cash going to play aggressively against this? I think you really should if you're the Orc. But we see time and time again here the Blade Master set being greedy. Going towards the middle. Going to the items. Giving the Keeper that time. I think that is not the correct way to go about it. But what's happening in the main for Cash? No barracks.
No barracks again, man.
Is this going to be a Farseer on TS? This would be like the first Farseer I've ever seen on Terran.
It's going for a shop, so it's a Blade Master. Yeah. There's so many good creep routes with a Blade Master on this map. Also pretty good items. And so, yeah, makes sense. Here's the Keeper of the Grove.
It might even be a speed scroll right away to run over aggressively. That's the build I really like.
Unbox speed scroll and then try to arrest something, yeah. Or you go on the northern side and try to aim for some tomes of experience, but I think with the creep spots being changed in the upper right and bottom left, that's not really possible anymore. We'll see. Plenty of options again for the Orc. But yeah, it's not gonna be Dispel here with skipping the mercenary camp, or not going for the mercenary camp.
Lightning Shield not quite working out. And you really want to have that here, otherwise you're really late. Okay, here we go. It is late though. Speed scroll, and here we go. Super aggro Blade Master with 2 clarities.
Okay. He's certainly in time for kills. Neutron has no reveal yet.
A single kill here keeps the Keeper on level 1 without Entangle. A single steal.
He's getting the big one though. That's a lot of potential. Potion of Greater Mana. So nice. So much lockdown. Gets the kill. Oh, no time for Entangle. Such a quick backstab.
It's Treants first.
Ah, yeah. Alright. That's correct.
Yeah.
Still, such a quick backstab. Windwalk again.
Oh, almost no damage as well. That's so nice.
Almost no damage on the blade. And tier 2 tech on the way. Cool like opening for Cash.
Exactly. I think this opening is so strong. I think that's the one you have to go for against Night Elf. Can go for a Circlet now as well. He's got almost the same experience. He almost got that 1 creep stolen as well. That would have given him the edge in experience. Yeah. And now you're fighting against the Blade Master with +5 agility. And you don't have Entangle.
That's so hard. This Shadow Priest won't see the light of day. And now he almost out-leveled the Keeper and more experience from the Treants.
Oh, wow. 20 doing this so well.
20 experience, man, not to be underestimated. Now the mana is gone. He has another clarity. Will not be cancelled. This is quite good for Cash, man. And the tier 2 is halfway done. Hunter's Hall only now for Neutron. And an expansion.
Pretty early again. So Hunt's Expo, that hasn't changed. But
Can
the
he
tech
kill
from
the
Orc-
tree, the Engine of War?
Nah.
All right.
Is he going for Mercs? He is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always dangerous against the Keeper, man. You don't know where he is. If that gets entangled right now, that feels so bad.
Yeah, he has a
Keeper's
lot of
walking over.
resources.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, he's
It was
getting
like-
close. Keeper is quite fast and has a huge range. He's gonna get it, right? Well,
Sees it now. Oh, he stopped walking. Uh-oh. Ah, that's painful. That's so expensive. He got the Shadow Priest, though. Maybe he can dispel this. I don't think it's going to be quite in time, though.
there's a big mana potion. He can just entangle again. He can deny, maybe. Oh, sweet block. But there's mana.
The range.
Oh,
Oh, the
no.
heals have almost saved him. And he gets the Shadow Priest as well. That's a big
Wow.
deal.
Two
Two
mercs.
mercenaries into nowhere.
Big experience. And now big mana potion. He wants to keep on dominating this. And wants to keep cash low.
Greater mana, boys.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of entangle.
That's 3 kills for him. Oh my god. Didn't get the deny this time. Has one more entangle. That won't be the kill on the grunt, though.
Oh, he has another Windwalk. It's not following the Keeper, who's just standing still. Wants to save this grunt by taking out the archers. And that works. Last heal self though, and no dust. Tier 2 has been reached. Shadowhunter second again. And a Beastery. No totem yet. Expo is up. But not running. And that will be the case for the longest time. Because he has to creep. It's not a hard spot though.
Oh, the reveal here could be 2 kills for him.
Oh.
Tonight.
Deny.
It's another reveal.
There we go.
But that deny keeps him on level 1.
Yeah.
For a moment.
I think he can afford it, not having critical strike at the moment. Here's the Torrent Totem. So it's gonna be Raider, Walker, Headhunter, Kodos again. Claws of attack for the blade. Super nice damage.
Yeah, he is seriously stacked already. Now the SH coming out, going for the Merc camp. Did he go Hex again? He probably did. Let's see.
He's not using it here.
A player's forces are under attack.
There it is. The bane of my existence. Throw the Beast could be really good if there's no Wisps or other Dispel nearby.
It's gonna be Dryad soon, so at least on key targets he can dispel it. But guess what? Pendant of Energy for the Keeper at level 3.
My
He's
God, these drops
seriously
for the Keeper.
not unlucky with his mana items, man. Double Engine of War up. Tier 2 tech almost finished. And expansion almost up. No
Yeah, these
counter.
hands are still pretty strong right now. What Cash needs is high levels and a big army with Spirit-Link. And then hunts are pretty underwhelming.
Yeah.
But by then, he's probably gonna have teched into something else. By then, this expo will have paid off big time. So this is already a difficult position for Cash. What's he gonna do here?
He can creep quite a bit if Neutron gives him that time. Creep spots here are... Look at that. This one is the easiest, but he's gonna be jacked here already. Oh, and the Blade Master is low. He doesn't have Heal Wave yet. Now he has it. Ring of Protection.
Nice Hex. Kept the... Uh-oh. Is he gonna lose this Blade
Sentinel,
Master? Where's the
he's
heal wave?
revealed. There is no Heal Wave, man. Blade Master,
is.
oh, walking out of reveal range. The Sentinel is not in range. Now he reveals himself, goes into Windwalk again. Does he have more Sentinels?
Oh, he's too fast. Dude, Cash is so good at playing around those Sentinels, man.
A player's forces are
Oh,
under attack.
bit of a misrally there on the Raider. That one is absolutely dead.
First Raider is such a big loss. No end snare for a long time.
Dude, Keeper against Orc is looking so strong lately. I saw it in the American Qualifier already. I was like, ah. Maybe it's the Americans. but it's looking like it again. Keeper
There's gonna be a patch soon. It is already on the PTR. So this will change. Alchemist coming in with the acid bomb, of course. Serpent wards for the defense. Maybe the burrows can be in range even. But Neutron should seriously not dive into that deep.
Man, this is such a nice chokehold. Neutron doesn't even have to kill stuff here. Just keeping Cash away from creeping and expanding is enough.
Yeah, the Shadow Priest for a little healing. Is there a transition to tier 2 units? No, it's just attack, upgrades. Understandable for the 2-0. And another kill. Not denying.
And another entangle. Oh, there's disenchant now. Only one, however. Alright, second Walker coming out.
Serpent Ward's being picked out this time. First Raider, or the 2 Raiders have to be sent away. The Bouncing Glaives are way too sick. With the upgrade. Yeah.
Cash can't form a big army. It's being picked off one after the next here, his units.
He sent one peon down to tower the expansion.
Alright, that's some try.
Players' forces are under attack.
Double heal scroll now as well. For the 48 supply. More Huntress coming. That tower is certainly not in range. Engine of Lore coming, so there will be reinforcements soon for Neutron at that point of the map. Some crazy Hex and Snare Blade Master combo. That's kind of the only chance for Cash, I feel.
Yeah, I think so too. Kill the Keeper in an unexpected moment.
Yeah.
Move on to kill the Alchemist and go from there.
First tower up. Second tower coming. No reinforced defenses though. But it's scouted.
Yeah. And he doesn't have the force in position or in size to hold these towers.
Nah, not against 2-1 Huntress. That's for sure. Nice using the max damage on the one tower, so the Bouncing Glaives go to the second one as well. And down it is. Resources kind of wasted. Cash was a little too late to defend this, but even then, 23 supply down. He needs a Hail Mary hero kill. Are there hero invul potions or something? Nope, but a staff. But the entangle prevents it. Acid bomb again on basically everything in the front line. Kodo can eat, but I guess that's the tap out. GG, grats! Cash ends up third in the European qualifier number 2. At least he's going to China, but the money is going to Neutron or to Hawk. Both were in the winner bracket final, and both are in the grand final as well. This time, for not for a slot to China, but for 400 bucks. And that's gonna be our main event. Another best of 5. It's close to 8 p.m. here in Europe. We're casting for 7 hours, and the big match is about to come. Still more than 3,000 viewers, man. That's so crazy. Quite rare that we get those high numbers.
Yeah, the best that Europe has to offer, of course, showcasing their skill as well. The big story, of course, is going to be how are they going to fare in China against the best in the world. It's going to be so interesting to see. Foggy, we know, has what it takes to take maps of the best of them. Maybe even more of our 5 representatives will be able to do this. Maybe even the Americans.
Indeed, they're very good with the Keeper and the Hunts and had more time to practice on Battle.net. So, can Neutron get the revenge over Hawk, or will the former bronze medalist of WEC take the big one and the first slot in this qualifier? We will see. We'll send you into a small break, and then we're back with the grand final of the qualifier number 2. Stay tuned.